Oh no, how do I open this? Hang on.
Would you like me to go
It's cold.
well, 3 weeks in.
Yeah, what do you know? We've made it so far for 3 weeks.
Exactly. That's it.
Oh, but I reckon top pick for this campsite so far, 3 weeks. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a lovely one. Yeah, absolute beachfront. It's quite protected here. Really, really windy at the moment, but where we are is quite protected, and it's lovely. It's only like 20 metres and you're in the water. So a little bit cold today at the moment for being in the water, but that's lovely.
Absolutely. So I reckon, so we're 3 weeks in, but the first 2 weeks have kind of been, well, you could probably say cheating. I don't know, not really.
Yeah.
However.
Yeah, we've been staying at a family campground that is very well known to us. So we've been camping there quite a few times before.
Yes.
And it's not really that far from home. So
it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's only 2 hours from home. So we sort of used that as our start of our holiday, but we also used it for if we needed anything from home, we needed something, if something wasn't going right, we could quickly duck back. Anything we needed to fix or change, we could do that. We also had some friends and family come around and stay with us for a few nights as well. So we sort of used the first couple of weeks for that.
We ducked down to Innes.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That wasn't too far away, down to Innes, and caught up with a friend down at Innes. We've been able to test the car, test the camper, packing it up, packing it down, towing, all those sort of things we've been able to test before we've sort of hit the road proper and sort of started our adventure. We've left our little safety nest, which is the regular campsite, and familiar grounds all gone now, and now we're off into the adventure proper. So,
on our own, truly. So
yeah, that's it. Family won't be coming to visit us now for a while. So so it's just us now on the road, and we're just going to take each day as it comes. No real plans. We're just going to head to whatever the next campsite is down the road, and just keep venturing around.
And have a really good look at all the places along the way, because I think a lot of the times that you can just speed past, I know I do anyway, like especially we do often Adelaide, Melbourne driving, and it's to get to the destination, and so many times you go past all these spots where you have no idea that was even there.
Yeah,
and you actually stop,
right.
You see. So the beauty with 2 kids that can't travel far, well, we don't want to push them to travel far every day, is you get to see some amazing sights that you probably wouldn't have otherwise. I mean, sure, we're going to take a long time to do a lap of Australia at this rate, but I mean, we're hoping to, even if we get half a lap in, I mean, I guess the end goal is not to whiz around the outside or anything, but it's to really stop and check out all these amazing spots that we've got around here.
We'll get to see a lot of playgrounds.
A lot of playgrounds. So I hope you like the playgrounds. I'm sure if you've got kids too, you'll understand that every playground, or it's the good old, quick, what's over on that side? The other side of the car as you drive past. Otherwise, you're going to either be in for a tantrum or you're going to have to stop.
Yeah, that's it.
And thanks, Mum and Dad, by the way. I'm on to you. Now I know what you're doing to me all those years. So, what do you reckon? Honest review, honest thoughts. So far, 3 weeks in, are you enjoying the camping?
Look, the camping side of it, yep, enjoying that. Enjoying getting out and going for a drive and seeing different places. There's definitely been some challenging times with the kids. I'm not going to lie about that. Margie's been the one that's been looking after the kids the most. I've been at work, and I get to see them in the morning before I head off to work. I get to see them when I get home from work, and it's normally into that crazy cat hour, and that's when they're jumping around the place, or they're already cranky anyway because they're tired. So I haven't really been able to spend much quality time with them. So it's we'll see how we go with that. Just take each day as it comes, and
now you get to spend the good part of the day with it too. So you actually get to see them in their happy mood when they're not crazy tired and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
But I guess you rarely get to see them well, before starting this holiday. So, and it's been fantastic having you around, just an extra set of hands, and get to really see, be really heavily involved with the kids.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
They'll look back at this going, this is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Hope something that they do look back on. Hopefully they remember it. Not sure if they're going to. They're pretty young. We know they're pretty young for doing something like this, but we'll see. We'll see how they go.
Absolutely. And I think, how are the kids travelling too? So that's been a couple of questions that we've been asked. And so far, well, look, there's been ups and downs. It's only been a couple of weeks in, and we'll sit down and have another chat with you a bit later on, further into our travels. When kids are asleep and we can actually have the time to sort of sit and enjoy and just have a chat.
Yeah, like now.
But it's only been a couple of weeks in, and they're quite used to going camping in a camper. So there has been challenging moments, I guess, when they've just wanted to get back home and to see their usual environment. But it's been very few and far between. I've been actually quite surprised about that. And I think because there's beaches and parks, and there's two of us, so they got full on attention the whole time. Overall, I've been quite impressed.
Yeah. I've been wondering when you'll hear things like, "Oh, I want to go home," or "I'm missing home," or there's things that they want from home.
Grandparents
that they're missing. Yeah,
that comes up more than home. So
yeah, those
grandparents
sort of
come visit.
Yeah, we'll tell you where we're going to be.
Absolutely. But and even with Alex, who, as you guys are aware, he is autistic, the change in routine for him, we tried to keep it as stock standard as possible. And even things like, we've got the same doona cover set from our house in our van. We use the same towels. We use the same, just those little bits and pieces to try and make the transition a lot easier for him.
That's it.
And we try and stick to the same routine every day, so same stuff happens at the same time, except it's just the fact that today, do we go out and go for a swim at the beach, or more so just put your toes in or something? Or do you go, are we going to drive, or are we going to see something else? So the part in the middle of the day changes, but the structure of the day, I guess, does stay much the same. So I don't know, he's done pretty good. I've been really surprised.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's done really, really well.
But I guess it's yet to come, and it's still early days, so watch this space.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the car? How's the car going?
Yeah, look, the car seems to be going okay. Look, it's towing the van quite okay. We've got just enough room in it. Look, it's okay at the moment because the kids are small, and these dual cab utes are not really big on the inside. So at the moment it's okay. The kids seem to have enough room in the back. We seem to have got all the gear in that we want to take, so that seems to be pretty good so far. Fuel economy, look, we'll see how that goes. We'll do a little bit more calculation as we get a bit more data out on the road, just to see what the fuel economy is like on it.
It's been really windy, but that's still it.
Yeah, we have travelled through really quite windy days, and they tend to use a little bit more fuel than normal. So we'll see how we go for that. We haven't got any long-range tanks or anything like that on it, but we've always, we are carrying the emergency fuel. We've got a jerry can of fuel, of emergency fuel, just in case we do need it.
Which also gets used for the heater, but there we go.
Yeah.
Secrets out there.
Yeah.
You better check that too, that I haven't gone through all the diesel.
No, I filled it up the other day, so
okay.
You're fine. So look, we're not going to be going that far off-grid. We're not planning on going that far off-road in any remote area, so we're just not going to put ourselves into those sort of situations where we're going to need a lot of long range. So I think probably the biggest one is going to be when we do head across the Nullarbor. That's probably going to be the one with the longer stretches. But from what we've calculated out, we've got enough fuel, we've got enough range.
We'll just keep doing the calculations and
we'll
get some more data. And if you're interested to find out how the Triton is on this particular model towing this weight of a van, just let us know. I'll put it in the comments. If you've got any tips to save the fuel, but also if you're interested to find out what our fuel economy is, just put that one in the comments and we'll respond to you when we can, and because it's all useful information. All up, I think 3 weeks in, we're doing all right.
3 weeks in, so far so good. Yep, we're heading in the right direction. We're heading west. And
Slowly but surely.
yeah, exactly. And we've seen some great places so far along the way. And I think, like Margie was saying earlier, it's just giving us an opportunity to stop at some of the places that you would normally just drive straight past, towns that you would normally just drive straight through, and not even stop in to get fuel or or a pie or something like that. We're actually stopping at some places and are going to be looking around and
Playing
seeing
frisbee.
them, and playing frisbee and stopping at parks and stuff like that. Because one, we have to, we need to stop for the kids, but then it gives us an opportunity just to drive around the town and have a look and see what all these towns have got to offer.
For sure. No, it's been really, really good. But as I said, watch this space. And from here on, we're going to be heading down around the bottom of Eyre Peninsula. So we'll have a look at all the sites, all the usual touristy ones, I guess you could probably say, but also we've heard a few that are off the beaten track and that are quite spectacular. So they're not full off-road, but they're off-road enough to, annoy Bubby with the corrugations.
She doesn't like corrugations.
She'll tell us that it's yes, it's bumpy, but she'll have to get used to that because there's a few more coming.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, I reckon let's sit back and enjoy the sunset that's happening.
Absolutely, yeah.
And finish a beer or two.
That's it.
Relax in the peace and quiet.
Yep.
And let's see where tomorrow leads us.
That's it. We'll see you on the road somewhere.
Rightio, we'll see you in the morning.
Okay, cheers.